So first I want to preface this whole speech by saying that I am not a master chef. So if Chop called me tomorrow and was like, hey Travis, would you like to compete? I would most certainly not win the $10,000. However, I do like to cook at home. I think I have pretty decent skills. I would rate myself like a 6, good, not great. So obviously my whole speech is about cooking at home and various benefits. 3 key benefits that I'm going to share with you today are cooking at home is cost effective, it's healthier for you, and I found that it's a great source of stress relief as well as as an artistic avenue for you to express yourself. So first off, we heard on Thursday a lot of speeches about being poor in college. Well, I can give you a nice hint, a good way to save money: don't go out so much, cook at home. Tess Lampert, one of the contributors at cheapism.com, researched the average price of a chicken meal at a few popular chain restaurants like Olive Garden, Macaroni Grill, and Chili's, like a few others like that. This meal included a chicken breast, potatoes, and some sort of vegetable side. So she found that the average price, including tip, is around $16, which sounds about right to me, should sound about right to you. Then she researched the price from the Bureau of Labor Statistics and researched what the chicken, potatoes, and side dish would cost at the average grocery store, and found out that it would come out to a total of $6.41. Now, I did some really difficult calculations, and I found out that that's a 60% savings. So, throughout the course of my research, I found a lady named Lauren Bowling, and she's a popular food blog writer. And she was also echoing some of my cost-saving points, in which she decided to test it out for an entire month. She didn't eat out at all. She cooked every meal rather than her 3 to 4 times a week that she normally would, and she ended up saving $225 that month. Like, extend that out to a year long doing the same thing, and you'd save $2,700. Now at this point, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. What can I get for that? So I went on thisiswhyimbroke.com and found a full military-grade Batman suit. And I said, that sounds like a way better use than going out and eating all the time. But we're okay, all jokes aside, saving money is good, and that's my first point. All you gotta do is take a little bit of time, and you'll save a lot of money. Now, I understand that some people at this point are saying, well, it takes a lot of time to cook, and I'm gonna argue with you. According to Merritt Beck, a researcher at UCLA's Center on Everyday Lives of Families, the average home-cooked meal takes 52 minutes. 52 minutes includes prep work, cooking, and cleaning. 52 minutes isn't that long. By the time that you take an average meal out to, let's say, the Olive Garden or the Macaroni Grill, you're looking at well over an hour. So that obvious argument about it takes too much time just isn't valid. I thought it was really interesting that all it takes to cook is 52 minutes out of your day. So let's move on. Another topic that we talked about on Thursday was how obese and overweight America was. Now, I researched, and according to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, it reported that 74% of America is either overweight or obese. Now, look around at our class, and obviously this doesn't hit any of us because we're all beautifully fit people. But for the rest of America, this is a problem that we oftentimes have to deal with. My solution is to cook at home. So I was researching just truly how much worse it is for you to eat out rather than eat in. And my first thought was Chipotle. That's healthy, right guys?
Yeah.
No, it's not, unfortunately. I went on Chipotle.com and found that a basic chicken burrito is over 1,000 calories, and that doesn't even include chips, guac, or soda, which are all essentials to anybody that's ever been to Chipotle. So then I was like, wow, that's a lot of calories for something that should be good, and I researched knockoff chicken burrito from Chipotle. I found a recipe there for 350 calories. So how is it so much healthier, you might ask? Portion control and substituting ingredients for low-fat and low-calorie options. This is an idea that Dr. Louise O'Keefe, an assistant professor in the UAH College of Nursing, strongly advocates for. She states that Americans are dining out more and eating more calories. We eat about 500 more calories per day than we did in the 1970s, and we consume about 3 times more cheese and added sugars. A major concern when eating out is the portion distortion because restaurants tend to serve bigger portions than we eat at home. I feel like cooking your meals at home is such an obvious and simple solution that I can't believe that more people don't want to control what's in their food. My final point today is a more personal reason why I enjoy cooking at home. I feel like cooking is a great way to relax and unwind. Debbie Mandel, the author of Addicted to Stress, agrees with me when she explains that cooking is a great distressor because it serves as a creative outlet, and while stress can numb your senses, cooking activates them. It's a sensory experience with aroma, taste, touch, visual delight, and even sizzling sounds. More than just stress relief to me, I feel like cooking brings out a sense of pride. Psychiatrist Carol Lieberman agrees when she says that if you're cooking for people that you care about, you get nurtured by their appreciation. I know personally that it feels really good to cook a meal for another person, and the psychological effects that I feel personally just for completing a task well done is another reason why I think that you should all consider cooking at home. I hope that you all learned a few things about cooking at home from my presentation. Namely, consider cooking at home for the psychological rewards that you will receive from a job well done, the better nutrition you will be able to provide yourself, and the awesome things that you'll get to buy with all the money that you save. Take this opportunity. I want to challenge you all today. Try for a week to cook all of your meals at home. Take this opportunity to test out those recipes that you saw on Facebook or all the pins that you dropped on Pinterest. Take this opportunity to save money and eat healthy and see how much better you feel by the end of the week. Good luck. I believe in you, and feel free to thank me later.